Good afternoon. This is a regular City Commission meeting for the City of Largo. Today is Tuesday, June 17th. I'd like to call this meeting to order and ask that if you have a cell phone, please turn it to silent or off so that we don't have any interruptions. We're going to start tonight's meeting with an invocation given by Pastor David M. Comer, the executive pastor at Gulf Coast Church. And then if you could please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we come before you this evening with gratitude for the gift of community and for the responsibility of leadership. Thank you for the city that we call home, for its people, for its neighborhoods, and for its future. Tonight I lift up Mayor Brown, every commissioner, every city employee, and every citizen that is represented here today. I pray that you would grant wisdom and clarity to those who are entrusted with decision making, and may their conversations be marked by mutual respect, compassion, and a shared commitment to the common good. In a world that is often divided, I pray that this room will be a place of unity. Help us to listen well, to lead with humility, and to seek what is right, not just for today, but for the generations to come. God, may your hand guide this meeting, and may everything that is done here tonight contribute to the peace, the prosperity, and the progress of our city. It's in your holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Pastor. We have two ceremonial items. The first is some recognition.
Good evening, Mayor, Commissioners. Kim Nichols, Assistant Human Resources Director. So tonight we are proud to announce that Maggie Palick, Assistant City Manager, has been awarded the prestigious 2025 Assistant for Excellence in Leadership Award from the Florida City and County Management Association. This distinguished award recognizes exceptional leadership, innovation, and commitment to public service, qualities that Maggie has consistently demonstrated throughout her career. With over 18 years of experience in local government, Maggie has proven herself to be an inspiring and dedicated leader with a strong commitment to fostering a high-performance organization while continuously elevating her professional development. As our Assistant City Manager, Maggie has spearheaded the most ambitious project in the city's history, the Horizon West Bay development. The project is a cornerstone of Largo's vision for revitalizing the downtown area and aligning with the city's strategic initiatives of public health, safety, sustainability, and community pride. Beyond her leadership on Horizon West Bay, Maggie's contributions to Largo's success are evident in her empathy-driven management style. She fosters an environment where team members feel valued and empowered, ensuring their feedback shapes decisions regarding their workplace needs. Maggie's commitment to the city's team members and her ability to make thoughtful, inclusive decisions reflect the high standards she sets for herself and the organization. Maggie's achievements extend beyond the City of Largo as she continues to make significant contributions to professional organizations such as the International City-County Management Association, the Florida City and County Management Association, and several others. Her recent designation as a credentialed manager by ICMA further highlights her dedication to lifelong learning and professional excellence. Maggie's exceptional leadership and tireless work have not only shaped the City of Largo, but have also inspired those around her. As she continues to lead with integrity, empathy, and vision, the City of Largo celebrates her well-deserved recognition as this year's Assistant for Excellence in Leadership. With that, I'd like to show you a short video that the Communications Engagement team put together.
Hey Maggie, this is Mayor Brown. Just wanted to say congratulations on this award. It's well deserved. We're super proud of you. Keep up the great work.
The Assistance for Excellence in Leadership Award is an amazing accomplishment for Maggie and for the city of Largo. Every city needs someone who thinks instinctively, keeps the organization focused, and just gets things done. And Maggie Pollock is that person in our community, and we're very fortunate to have her and grateful for the recognition from FCCMA for her accomplishments and hard work on behalf of our community.
Congratulations, Maggie. Thank you so much for your leadership. You inspire all of us. And thanks for being such a great partner, Assistant City Manager. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Maggie on this prestigious award. Her leadership and oversight of the operational needs of the City of Largo produces tremendous community results. Her supportive staff fosters an environment of inclusivity and allows for a dynamic workspace.
Maggie has a deep understanding of the public works and environmental services professions and our struggles. Her unwavering support during hurricane recovery especially makes her type of leadership resonate throughout all levels of our organization. Congratulations on your award, Maggie. It's well deserved.
Congratulations, Maggie, on receiving an award that recognizes what we've known all along. Her support of Team Largo is instrumental in supporting our high-performance organizational model and workplace culture.
Maggie inspires many within the City of Largo. She leads with clarity, empathy, and a sense of purpose that motivates those under her leadership to do their best. Her approach to problem solving and decision making not only helps us navigate challenges, but also encourages us all to grow professionally. Congratulations, Maggie, on the well-deserved recognition for your leadership of Team Largo.
The first opportunity I had to work under Maggie's leadership was in her role as project manager for Horizon West Bay, which is the City of Largo's new City Hall. So when you do good work, she not only appreciates it, but she comes to rely on those who do good work for her. So it's kind of a virtuous cycle of high performance. Put short, Maggie's leadership inspires me to be my best me. So congratulations to Maggie for this important award.
So congratulations, Maggie Pollock. All right, how about one more round?
Boy, ballot stuffing really works.
Next, we'll hear from the Youth Leadership Council.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commission. I am Kara Peel. I'm the Special Events Coordinator. I am also, one of my hats I get to wear is a liaison with the Youth Leadership Council, and I'm very proud tonight to come before you to honor our seniors. Unfortunately, we only have one tonight to honor, but this one is a special one. Patricia Cruz came to us as a freshman. And when she came to us, she was a shy, wouldn't speak unless asked a question. And over the last 4 years, she has grown into the wonderful leader of the council. Everybody looks up to her, including myself. And she has been honored by the Rotary Club for her accomplishments and received the Florida League of Cities scholarship this year. So we are very, very proud of Patricia. This summer, she is starting at Florida State University. Her major is a criminology major and pre-law track. So she's wanting to be an attorney. So City Attorney Zimmett, she's coming for your job soon.
Soon she can have it.
Patricia has been a wonderful leader to help with the Shirai project and as well as many trips to Tallahassee. We are going to miss Patricia, but we are very thankful that her sister Lila is a part of the commission of the Leadership Council. So at this time, I'd like to say, Patricia, thank you, and come on up.
Where the commission can smile. Next.
Next, we'll have citizens comment. If you'd like to speak about something on the agenda outside of the consent docket, please wait until an item comes up. Do we have any cards this evening?
We have one card for Greg Gardner.
Good evening. According to credible sources, Commissioner Smith made a truth post on Facebook at 2 a.m., removed it at 10 a.m. How did PD know about the post, obtain it, then use it as a political weapon? The answer is Smith was being surveilled unknowingly. The method used is spyware services called police social media surveillance, and I gave you guys a list. Whole bunch of surveillance software that's available to almost every PD, and almost everybody uses it. Sheriffs use it, but they use it very prudently. Basco County Sheriff Noco got caught while running a predictive policing campaign. Tampa Bay Times wrote the Pulitzer-winning story. I provided it to you. It's a beautiful story, and you get to learn about two incredibly talented journalists. I provided you the Times story about this predictive policing, and information about the investigative journalists. The benevolent fairy came in here April 1st to deny Commissioner Smith his right to free speech. He also brought 20 young impressionable cadets to teach them how to police under the color of law, known as badge tarnishing. And I gave you another document, Blitz, right here. This is a brand new lawsuit. This is what it looks like when you tarnish your badge. Ariel Dalton versus City of Largo. Officer Blitz went Tasmanian on a civilian with no justification and poor supervision. This is exactly what Mayor Garland did for 4 years. I went down the exact same road trying to save my son from 50% truancy. I got caught up with the wrong police sergeant. My case went to trial, not guilty. My son never finished school. He's in prison today. Commissioner Smith's words about Largo PD were actually very kind compared to what I have to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's all the cards.
Thank you. Next up is approval of tonight's agenda.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes 6-0. Next is approval of minutes from the regular meeting of June 3rd, 2025.
Move approval. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes 6-0. Next, we have a staff report we'll get to hear from the Youth Leadership Council again.
I was just up here like 5 minutes ago, so you all should know my name, I guess. I'm Patricia Cruz. This is my sister Lila, and over here we have Wyland and Julian. In the crowd we also have Ivan, who is our newest member, and Miss Kara and Miss Cindy, who are some of our liaisons. We also have Miss Marissa, who sadly couldn't make it today. This year we took a trip to Tallahassee like we do every year for the Legislative Action Days, and this is the group that went up there. We are the Largo Youth Leadership Council. We are a group of youth who live, work, and go to school in the city of Largo. Our group is comprised of 8th graders all the way up to high school seniors, but most of our group is high school juniors and seniors. We have completed many projects. The members of this group have been involved in the Shirai, the Trick or Treat Trail every year, the Largo Youth Mental Health Festival that we held this January, and we're hoping that we have many more projects to come. We have an e-bike project in the works, hopefully. This year in January, we held a youth mental health festival. It was meant to be held in October of last year, but after the hurricanes, we had to postpone it. However, we did get high community participation, a large youth volunteer force. It was a fun and memorable day for everyone involved. There was a very successful turnout and awareness campaign for us this year, and we hope to see more of this in the future. And this year's trip to Tallahassee, we got to learn about networking and civility and essentially how to work with other people despite our differences and disagreements. And even if we don't see eye to eye, we can come together and work out a solution that benefits everyone. We got to meet with our representatives. We saw Rep. Cross. On our second day, we got to perform a mock debate, which was a great way to test our skills that we learned on the first day by debating whether we would rather fight a one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses. That was a very interesting and very spirited debate. And we got to have a lot of team bonding with ghost stories in the car on the trip there, some stories about turkeys, and a whole lot more. And it's thanks to all the support that we received that we're able to go on these trips and do all of our projects and really try to leave our mark on the city of Largo and make it a better place. And we really couldn't do that without any of your help, our wonderful liaisons, and our council. So, thank you.
Thank you. Aside from whether it was decided to fight the horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses, does anybody have any questions for anybody on the Youth Leadership Council? Commissioner Smith.
What were your thoughts of Tallahassee?
I always found it a really formative experience. I got to learn not just about different ways to work as a team with all the different things that we do every year, but also more about how the legislative process works and how we fit into that process.
Nice. Your Mental Health Day event, I think, is fantastic. As someone who, has family members with mental health and things, I think it needs to be talked about more, appreciated and help and providing services. So I think moving forward, this would be a great thing to do. And when you talk about e-bikes, I'd love to see maybe with the Youth Council working with Forward Pinellas. They do a lot about our trail and maybe public transportation ideas and stuff like that, because that's ideas that y'all are going to be the future of our public our network, and I'd love to see y'all getting involved where you can. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Lauser.
So I mean, since you opened it up, I do want to know, where did you guys fall on the debate? Horse-sized duck, duck-sized horses?
There was a variety. I think our group was actually a pretty even split between the horse-sized duck and the duck-sized horses. I know myself, I was on the singular horse-sized duck.
All right, thank you.
Fair. We'll debate that later.
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready now.
I'll say I got to attend the mental health event, and it was extremely well run, and there was a ton of people there. There was a bunch of students that were volunteering, that were outside of your group. It was very, very good. I hope that it continues for years and years. So thank you for doing that. I know that you were involved in the Shirai early on in the Youth Leadership Council's existence, and so thank you on your work with that, and just excited about all the different things that are coming out of this council. So thank you. Keep up the great work. Commissioner Holmes.
If it's too nosy, don't answer it, but what's your major going to be in college?
Criminology on a pre-law track.
You weren't paying attention when she was announced earlier.
I'm going into my junior year right now in high school, but I would also like to go to FSC for criminology.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not a gun, don't worry about it.
I haven't decided yet, but probably something in biology. For me, I also haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking about somewhere in engineering.
Good. Go into politics and you could sit up here. You don't get off scot-free.
Oh.
I also want to be an engineer, maybe go to UF or Georgia Tech.
Nice.
Excellent. Thank you.
Nice. Well, thank you all for everything you do, and don't forget about your time here in Largo. Come back after Tallahassee. Thank you. Thank you.
We're always hiring engineers.
Next is a consent docket. Could I hear the consent docket, please?
Item 6, authorization to purchase 3 replacement claw trucks for the Department of Public Works Solid Waste Division from Peterson Industries in accordance with the Sourcewell contract number 040621-P11 in the estimated amount of $738,350. Item 7, approval of an interlocal agreement for storm debris management site Lot 14 utilization between the City of Largo, the Town of Bel Air, the City of Indian Rocks Beach, the City of Bel Air Beach, and the City of Madeira Beach. Item 8, authorization of change order number 2 to extend the work period for task order number 1 between Tetra Tech Incorporated and the City of Largo. Item 9, award of bid number 25-B-838, sulfuric acid for the wastewater reclamation facility to Hawkins Incorporated for a 3-year period in the estimated amount of $500,000 per year for a total of $1,500,000. Item 10, authorization to purchase 2 sets of mobile column vehicle lifts from Lift Now in the estimated amount of $60,400 in accordance with Florida Sheriff's Association contract number FSA 23-EQU21.0. Item 11, authorization to purchase 1 alignment rack from Mohawk Lifts in the estimated amount of $76,600 in accordance with Sourcewell contract number 121223-MRL. Item 12, approval of change order request to purchase garbage carts and cart replacement parts from Railroad Pacific Company in accordance with the Omnia Partners Master Intergovernmental Cooperative Purchasing Agreement and Miami-Dade County Contract Number 254 in the estimated amount of $61,840. Item 13, authorization to piggyback on the Houston-Galveston Area Council Agreement to enter into a 6-month contract with Robert Half International Incorporated to hire a software developer for $75,000.
You've heard the consent docket. I'll entertain a motion.
I move to approve the consent docket without commission discussion, including staff background, providing the commission packets.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes 6-0. Next is ordinance number 2025-08.
Good evening, Mayor and City Commission. The item before you is a proposed comprehensive development code amendment seeking to update standards to correct minor discrepancies and ensure compliance with Florida state statutes and the Fort Pinellas Countywide rules. This amendment was approved on first reading with a vote of 7-0 on May 20th, 2025, and there have been no changes since first reading, and staff recommend approval of the ordinance. Staff are available for any questions.
Ordinance number 2025-08, an ordinance of the City of Largo, Florida, amending the City of Largo Comprehensive Development Code by amending various sections of Chapter 1, Code Use and Authority, Chapter 3, the Development Review Process, Chapter 4, Hearing Procedures, Chapter 5, Land Use Classifications, Chapter 6, Allowable Uses, Chapter 7, Special Designations and Overlays, Chapter 8, General Development Standards and Impact Fees, Chapter 9, Access Management, Traffic Circulation and Parking Standards, Chapter 11, Stormwater and Floodplain Management Standards, Chapter 15, Supplemental Standards, Chapter 16, Accessory Uses, Chapter 17, Nonconforming Lots, Uses and Structures, and Chapter 20, Definitions, amending Figure 3-1, Figure 9-2, and Map 7-6 to render them consistent with state statutory requirements and countywide rules, as well as to clarify certain sections, repealing sections 3.7.7.8.7, 3.7.8.A.1.L, 9.5.5, and 16.12.4.B.12, and Map 7-6, providing for severability and providing for an effective date.
Thank you. Do we have any cards on this?
We have no cards.
Any questions?
I move to adopt ordinance number 2025-08 on second and final reading.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes 6-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is ordinance number 2025-25.
Good evening. This item is the first reading for ordinance 2025-25 for the vacation of a portion of a utility easement within the property located at 12400 Shawnee Trail. The property owners have requested the vacation of 5 feet of the easement along their southern property boundary to allow for the expansion of their pool deck, and also 3 feet of the easement along their eastern property boundary to allow for the placement of a shed. The request received no objections from local utility owners and applicable city departments and meets the requirements of the city's comprehensive development code. And I'm happy to answer any questions about this.
Ordinance number 2025-25, an ordinance of the City of Largo, Florida, vacating a portion of a utility easement within the north 5 feet of the south 10 feet and the west 3 feet of the east 5 feet of the property located at 12400 Shawnee Trail, Lot 3, the Trail subdivision as recorded in Plat Book 80, pages 66 through 67 of the Public Records of Pinellas County, Florida, providing for severability and providing for an effective date.
Thank you. Do we have any cards on this?
We have no cards.
Any questions from the commission?
I move to approve ordinance number 2025-25 on first reading and schedule second reading and public hearing on July 15, 2025.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes 6-0.
Title out of that 25-25.
Thank you. Next up is ordinance number 2025-26.
Good evening. Before you, we have ordinance number 2025-2026. This ordinance amends Chapter 17, Sections 17-1, 17-37 of the city's code. Chapter 17 is primarily governing recreation and parks, and Section 1 is sorry, that wasn't me.
It was your walk-up song. It was just a little late.
I missed it. Section 1 adds additional definitions that are recommended to provide some clarity with regards to location references and smoking. And Section 17-37 is specific to smoking at outdoor athletic fields and outdoor park areas. Over the past year, we've had an increasing number of the public using vape and vaping devices, electronic vaping devices, specifically in playgrounds and athletic fields. And likewise, we've had many complaints from patrons at those locations. So to address that, we wanted to clarify and add vaping and electronic vaping devices to the ordinance, which is the specific items that are changing, and that would help us enforce that no smoking by having that clarity. So with that, we ask for approval, and I'm here for any questions.
Ordinance number 2025-26, an ordinance of the City of Largo, Florida, amending the City of Largo Code of Ordinances, Section 17-1, to add definitions for smoking, vape, vaping, vapor, and vapor-generating electronic devices, and Section 17-37 to prohibit smoking, vaping, and active use of a vape or vapor-generating electronic device in outdoor athletic facilities and outdoor park structures, providing for severability and providing for an effective date.
Thank you. Do we have any cards on this?
I have one card, Greg Gardner.
This ordinance is interesting. It's based on complaints, but it's really a violation of civil liberties, and we get right down to the 14th Amendment, the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I don't smoke, I don't vape, I don't none of this. I have a stepdaughter that vapes like hell and a brother-in-law that smokes like hell. But that's their right. These the right to liberty is the same right that gave gays the right to marry. To be who the hell they are and go live your life without government interference. Our government is made to be a limited government. It is not made for you to make a whole bunch of rules and tell us how to live our life. The 14th Amendment protects citizens from mob rule, majoritarian rule, popular rule, including complainers that don't like it. And a legitimate government must secure the equal rights of every person and to be outside, to be able to smoke and vape if they want to. What I find interesting here is that the city likes to call us customers. We're not customers, okay? We're owners of those parks. We have to get that clear. And the parks are not yours. The park's mine. I own the parks because I'm a taxpayer. And we get this verbiage mixed up. But what I'm really here for is to see what commissioners, which one of you, will betray your oath. And your oaths defend the Constitution. And here we're dealing with the 14th Amendment. And so I want to know who's going to say yes and no to this. It's critical to me. Are you going to uphold that right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for all people? And only 5% of the people in this country vape. They have a right outside in their park that they own to vape. Please let me know. And that's short. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Any questions? Commissioner Smith.
This is probably to Alan. Alan, has this ever been challenged in court?
I can't say ever.
Okay.
But I can tell you that the city certainly isn't the only one that regulates smoking. I don't believe there's a constitutional right to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
The state regulates smoking. And as far as I know, the state of Florida has never been challenged. We have an existing regulation of smoking at the present time. That's not been challenged since I've been here. And I don't believe there's any case that says you have a constitutional right to smoke in a public place.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Johnson.
Yeah, I noticed that we're going to allow smoking now in shelters in the parks, and that's just Largo Central Park, or is that all of our parks that are going to be allowed to smoke, and we're going to put cigarette holder or cigarette disposal?
We just eliminated shelters from a banned location because we don't have any issues with it currently, and we placed ashtrays in them because prior to placing the ashtrays, people did smoke and they left cigarette butts all over. So in order to minimize the littering, we placed the ashtrays, so we felt like we were giving a mixed message by putting an ashtray and then telling them they can't smoke in there. So we felt like we haven't had issues with congregating people. We really were more concerned about where other people from the general public that are not part of your party are in a location where they could be, where they could have their civil rights also impeded on by having someone smoke in their face.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. All right.
Thank you, Commissioner Louser.
Commissioner Johnson basically asked my question, but I think it begs the further question. If we're going to allow smoking in the shelters, that's underneath kind of a roofed area, and not allow it out in the open areas, I would see it being opposite if it was to make more sense. But I understand the fact that we've got the dispensary or the trash cans there for the cigarette butts.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like you can't smoke in the parks. There's just specific areas within the parks that are the structures that are being limited, like playgrounds and athletic fields, primarily.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Holt.
Okay, so I'm going to try and get my thoughts out the way I'm thinking them without being confusing, because sometimes I have a hard time relaying it into words. I'm a smoker, but I am not a close proximity smoker. Like, I don't really even like to sit next to other people that are smoking. So I totally get that. Vaping's always confused me because it's such an enormous amount of looks like smoke, but it's more of a mist, I guess. So the perception when you see it is, especially when it's coming out of a car and it looks like the inside of their car is on fire. So it's kind of a bizarre thing to me, and I'm you know, that's one of those to each his own kind of things. I consider myself a polite smoker. I don't smoke around people that don't smoke. I go out of my way to go away from people that don't smoke. But that's just me, and people aren't all like that. But I get the no smoking in stands when you're in the middle of a bunch of people. It was confusing having the ashtrays in the shelters, but being told that, no, you can't smoke in there. When you're with a party and you've rented that shelter, then yes, you can, utilize it how you feel fit. It's kind of like, and this is where I mean, like, my thought process starts going in different directions. It's kind of like littering, people that throw straws on the ground, so we stop plastic straws. But if people just didn't litter, then the plastic straws would have been in the garbage cans and they would have been disposed of, or they would not be harmful. So now we have cigarettes, and where you smoke is out of consideration to other people. There's a huge lack of consideration in a lot of areas. And smoking is one of them. And like I said, I'm a smoker, which a lot of people don't know because I don't do it in public very often. But so I guess what I'm getting at here is, so with this ordinance, people would be allowed to smoke in the shelters, but we're taking it out of the stands, right?
That's already existing in the code. We were just adding the vaping and vaping devices to the non-smoking component.
Okay, all right.
We're just clarifying that that's also a form of smoking, if you will.
Okay.
And we were clarifying adding that in.
Okay. So smokers still have outside areas and rights that they can smoke and vape, just not in the close proximity. We're adding the vaping to the close proximity. Okay. All right, thank you.
Yeah, and importantly, those places are generally places that there's a lot of young people.
Yes.
Either playing sports or playing in a playground. And the rest of public space, they're allowed to smoke and allowed to vape.
Correct.
And now to include the shelters where there are people smoking anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And we could outlaw littering of cigarette butts around shelters.
It kind of
it
is
still wouldn't
already,
solve the problem.
but we can't, we can't regulate it, yeah.
So yeah, I understand the reasoning for all of this. I appreciate it.
Well, they could do it on the beach, though. A lot of beach ordinances, you can't smoke on the beach.
I think the state, didn't the state?
How about the state?
The state, yeah. You're not allowed to smoke on, well, a lot of that's littering now.
Well, that's what caused the challenge, like, that's the number. I was talking to somebody from, I think, Port Richey, where they installed something to catch all the debris coming down the stormwater drain as it goes into the Enclo River, and 70% of the stuff it caught were cigarette butts. 70% in volume. That's crazy.
I helped clean the medians one day, and there's an extreme amount of cigarette butts in the medians.
That's litter. Don't throw it out. All right, different subject though, so appreciate it. Any other questions or a motion?
Can I,
please.
just a little research, or is it, I forgot about this, but there was a constitutional amendment in the state of Florida that prohibited, that protect people from secondhand smoke. It was adopted in 2003. So that, at least from the Florida Constitution standpoint, would allow you.
Does that the vaping, do they treat it the same? Because cigarette is a smoke. That's regular smoke. Vaping is a vapor.
It includes e-cigarettes and vapor products as of July 2019.
Wow. Glad I quit smoking.
All right, any questions? Motion?
I move to approve ordinance number 2025-26 on first reading and schedule the second reading and public hearing on July 15, 2025.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed?
No.
Motion passes 5-1. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Zimmern, anything this evening?
The only thing, I just want to let the commission know that Ms. Johnson will be covering for me the next two meetings. My wife and I are going to get out of the heat for a few weeks, so.
Enjoy your time off. Commissioner Smith?
I have nothing, thank you.
Thank you. Vice Mayor Holmes?
Mark your calendar, 4th of July is coming up. I think it's a week from Friday, is it? Or 2 weeks from Friday. The 4th of July will be on the 4th of July, and it'll be in Central Park, starting at 6 o'clock that night. And it's usually a pretty good event, and I would get there really, really early, otherwise no parking. Anyway, see you on the 4th.
Thank you. Commissioner Lauser?
I don't have anything tonight, thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Hulk?
I had something pop up on my memory part of my Facebook page today, that this is National Garbage Man Week.
Today.
Or today, yes. So go home and hug your garbage man. Watch for him come to your curb. So I'll give you the whole week, since we get two days a week pickup, and today's already Tuesday. So just in case you miss them, go out there and give them a hug, a high five, tell them thank you, because we'd be in trouble without them. That's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Johnson?
Congratulations again to Maggie for an awesome award, and just wanted to say thanks to the Youth Council for coming in to see us today and share what's been going on with you guys and how your trip to Tallahassee went. That's all.
Thank you. You stole mine. I was going to say congratulations to Maggie again, and thank you for the Youth Council, because this is the fastest meeting so far this year, and it's probably because you guys are here. Great work. Mr. Kerr?
Want to again remind all our citizens to check out our website regarding hurricane preparedness. It is the season, and though we don't have any storms currently out in the sea or the Gulf to look at, it's time to prepare. So please check our website for more information. Also, Largo Live is not finished. We have several more weeks of performances at Almer Park, so please, every Friday from, I know this Friday on through the end of the month for sure, into July. So please come support the arts in our park. That's
Very
all I
good.
got.
Thank you. Any action items?
I had none.
Very good. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.